Wholeness. I'm out here again in this beautiful, beautiful space. Look at that. So tranquil out here. So I wanted to talk about forgiveness a little bit. Forgiveness. Why is it so hard to forgive? What isn't in us that needs to keep hold of what's been done to us, the wrongs that have been done to us? I honestly don't know. I really don't. As spiritual as I am, and as conscious as I try to be, even when I say the phrase, I forgive myself, I forgive this person, I forgive this situation, I don't feel it in my heart. I still feel the heaviness and the weight of what's been done to me. And I think with this practice, this season of in cycle of fire, I think it's going to be a wonderful practice, a daily practice of just forgiving, releasing, letting go, integrating. I'll try not to have my phone so close to my head because of my huge forehead. I know I keep bringing that up, but I don't mind. It's a beautiful part of my anatomy. It makes my face unique, I think. Oh my gosh, I'm at a brand new park, guys. I really like this space. I've been to maybe 2 other parks in this new town I just moved to about a couple months ago, and I think I found it. I found the one. Look at that. Look at all that greenery. Beautiful like I didn't even know this trail was here. I just followed the pavement, and lo and behold. So I was sitting in the last 2 videos I made, or whenever I post this, it was extremely windy and my camera was pointed downward, and I was looking down on the camera, and that's not a great angle because that means you're looking down on your audience, whoever's watching this. So I'm not too particular because I'm shooting everything with my iPhone. So anyway, isn't that funny? iPhone, third eye, ego eye. It's all about me, me, me. You're pointing the phone at you, the eye. Yeah. Crazy, isn't it? But back to the forgiveness. Why is it so hard for us to let go? And I'm saying this to myself too. And so that's why I want to initiate in this upcoming new moon, to initiate forgiveness. Forgiveness is the ultimate liberation. You liberate yourself. You liberate who you're hooked into, because I also find intuitively that on an energetic level, when we haven't fully forgiven someone of a wrongdoing, we hook into them. We have these energy hooks that we hook into them. They come to you and they say, oh, I'm sorry. You're like, oh, it's okay. I forgive you. Have you really? Forgiveness is truly felt. Ooh, mushrooms. Look at that. Yeah, it's a type of mushroom, I think. I'm not quite sure if these are the edible kind. I'm not quite sure. I don't know the mushroom family very well. You know, what to eat, what not to eat when you're harvesting. So I usually don't touch them, but I do admire them because they are incredibly yummy. So That's what I want to work on with this new another series. I'll be doing tons of series on here because I want to have some flow, some organized direction. That way people aren't like, the content I'm sharing with you guys isn't all over the place. There's some focus. Oh, it's just so beautiful. So why is it so hard to forgive? Why is it so hard? I think it's because we want to get them back. We want them to feel what we're feeling. And when they're not able to feel, or have the capacity, the capability to feel what we're feeling, and there's no way for them to, right? There's no way for them to experience the gravity of what they put us through, or put you through. It angers you, and you hang on. You're almost like you're waiting for them to get the same experience. Not even karma. It's not even about them getting their karma. It's about them understanding and truly feeling what they put you through, what they made you feel, and the lack of having that opportunity. When we struggle with forgiveness, we want them to feel what we feel. The hurt, the pain, the void, the scar. We want them to feel that magnitude of something being torn and ripped and injured. And we can't. Sometimes people will act on this. Literally, they will act on it, and they will try to hurt the other person to get even, which only perpetuates the wound, the initial wound. So there are people who are incredibly vengeful, and there are people who ignore it, ignore the wound that hurt them. Some people just harvest, and it festers. It becomes hot. I get an envision. I have an image came to mind of just a hot, festering wound. And it's a challenge for me, And here's the thing. There are 3 people that you must channel your forgiveness. 3. Your mother, your father, and you. Your mother, your father, and you. Forgive your father's sins and heal your mother's wound, and heal your mother wounds. We're hurt first by the people that brought us into this world. Sad but true. Even if you come from a stable household, you get hurt. Life is a gift, and life is suffering. So with the gift of suffering, we can use forgiveness to teach ourselves better. Some people are walking through. Hi.
Have a good day.
You too. You too. So this is going to be an active thing that I'm just going to tune in every so often. I'm not going to do this daily vlog of, this is how I feel about forgiveness today. This is how I feel about forgiveness tomorrow. I'll tune in when I feel intuitively, but it will be a daily practice for myself. And I want to get into it. I really do, because, with people that are spiritualists, occultists, even in the monotheistic religions, people of the book, as I like to call them, the Jews, Muslims, Christians, forgiveness is talked about, but not practiced. With forgiveness comes grace, and grace is powerful. Grace cannot be faked. Oh my gosh. This place is just, I'm sorry. Sometimes there's a limitation with this whole digital world thing and recording, because you just can't capture a present moment. You just have to be in it, and that's what's so lovely about being alive. So that's I just want to pose that question, like, why is it so difficult to forgive? Ask yourself that. Sit with it, meditate on it. You know, because I find on the other end, and this is one thing where I find so admirable about in Christianity and with Jesus, the Christ consciousness that Jesus like embodied, his ability to forgive the most atrocious acts. You know, like the whole if your friend if slapped on one cheek, turn the other cheek. I don't know if I said that right, but it's like that to me. I've always found so beautiful in Christ, in Jesus, that we so often hear very religious, patriarchal, system. Forgive, 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 forgive. Yet people don't really practice it. It's not a real practice for most people. And that's what I want. I want to embody forgiveness. That is one of the highest forms of magic, of energy manipulation, is truly embodying forgiveness. Where I'm not just talking about it, I've become it. So that's where that's where I'm at right now with my spirit on my spiritual path, is because I'm going through personal things right now where there's a lot of anger. Right? And under anger, pain. Okay? It's not a lot of sadness, but just anger, and it bubbles up. And so I'm really, truly I really want to set this thing in motion, because, and then once in a while share it with you all. But thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate, my views and subscribers. Thank you. Please feel free to leave comments. I'm not, my videos are not glitzy, glammy, campy, heavily edited. If you watch any of my edited videos, it'll be my music or my energy readings, okay? But this type of stuff, I want to be as genuine and sincere and present as possible, and I don't think you need all that extra unless you're really intentionally trying to build an empire for yourself, like a financial, you know what I'm saying? And if that happens with you all, beautiful. But thank you so much for tuning in. Remember to evolve your consciousness, embrace supreme loving guidance, and expand your consciousness, embrace supreme loving guidance, and evolve your human being. I will see you very soon. Thank you so much for tuning in. Remember, ask yourself, why is it so hard for you to forgive?